Hello, everybody, and welcome to this very special live event, the first ever broadcast for TTW Plus. We have with us some extraordinary individuals. All the executive for TTW are here. We have some new people that I'd like to introduce you to. John Melton, Vemma Ambassador, is here himself, so thank you very much, John, for coming in today. And he brought his partner in crime, Justin Poletti, who's a star platinum with the business. So welcome, Justin. We know both of you are very busy building a team of over 4,000 people since last July. You've worked together for years, so it's just an incredible honor for you guys to come and share with all of Team Tsunami Worldwide what you guys have to offer. And of course, the gentleman that brought me into this business, the incomparable Paul Mercier, who literally knows massive players across our beloved industry all over the world. So I know when he showed this to me, it was something we definitely had to take a closer look at. As you well know, TTW is founded on trying to figure out the best way to automate growth and to cultivate leaders. And guess what? TTW Plus and our Vemma automation project is all about those two things, automation and leader cultivation. We literally are looking for 50 strong leaders right now to help start this project along, but the fact that we will be able to drop in six-figure number of leads per day and then expand our call centers to 100 or more call centers, we will be able to bring in tons of new members, and thus we're going to require a lot of leaders like you to be able to expand this business globally. They're in 50 countries right now, and I fully intend to expand that beyond the 50, working with John and the owner of this company. We also have with us our beautiful VPs, Dawn, Pippa, and Tina, so thank you very much for coming today. And we also have Shane McFarland, one of our strong business partners. Finally, we have a chance to work together, Shane, so thank you very much for joining with us in this adventure. So I'm not going to waste any time. We're going to jump right into this. John Melton, please say hi to our team and tell us everything about Vemma. Thank you.
Yeah, sure. And Charles, really appreciate you inviting me. And I'm just excited to be working with you guys. And, you know, I've been in the industry 12 years, and I was most recently with the company for 7. Had a lot of success, made 6 figures every year after the second year. And, you know, I was seeing success for myself, but it was only financial success. The one thing we really lacked was the time freedom. You know, we weren't really able to build that business online from home. So making money is great, but when you're out every night going from living room to living room, every Saturday doing hotel meetings and trainings, you know, 4, 5, 6 years of that, it gets old. And the other thing was we didn't see the duplication. We were in a business that wasn't as simple as we would have liked it to be for the average person to succeed and make money. So I started really researching the top companies, interviewing CEOs and top earners. And it was funny, I would talk to guys that, you know, they don't even know how to turn on a computer. They're making $1 million a year, but they can't turn on a computer. And I'm like, okay, well, it's 2013. I'm looking for a leader that knows how to leverage social media, technology. I mean, you know, the World Wide Web is here to stay. And the fact that we can build a global business leveraging Google Hangouts, Skype, social media, etc., to not utilize those tools and those methods, to me, is just crazy. So, Charles, I really started looking around, and you know, I saw different businesses that I liked, but I loved Vemma because they have a great product. You know, they have consumable products. They have RTD products, ready to drink. We don't do pills and powders, capsules and tablets. I've never met anybody that's like, oh man, I just love swallowing horse pills. Right? I've never met anybody that said I love just the little powdered drinks. You know, most people would say that, you know, this makes more sense. If you can just crack it open, drink it. If it tastes good, you like it, buy it. If you like the way you feel, buy it and share it with other people. So Vemma is a very simple business. And, you know, that doesn't mean it's easy. You still got to talk to people. You still got to go out there and, you know what I mean, share the product, talk to people, you know, whether it's on Facebook, Google Hangout. You know, you still got to go out there and expose people just like any other business. But what I liked about it, there was a lot of different methods to do so. We have systems in place. I know you're going to talk more about the automation and the different systems we have, but the product is phenomenal. I mean, we've got clinical research, which most nutritional products do not have clinical research. We've been on the Dr. Oz TV show multiple times. He loves our Vemma product line. In fact, Vemma is the name of the company, but it's also the flagship formula. Vemma stands for vitamins, essential minerals, mangosteen, and aloe vera. So it's an antioxidant, liquid multivitamin. They have it for adults and for kids. I've been taking the product as a consumer for almost 10 years. Now, I've tried other products along the way. I'm not going to name names, but if I named the names, most of you would say, yep, tried that, done that too. You know, I just always went back to Vemma. I like that it tastes good. It's a liquid, so it absorbs into the body. But here's the thing. About a year and a half ago, BK Barreco, the CEO, started putting the Vemma in all the other products. It's in the protein drink. It's in the coffee. It's in the tea. It's in the energy drink. So you're drinking a healthy energy drink, but at the same time, you're getting your nutrition, because most of us don't get the nutrition our body needs from the food we eat. So we've got a great product. We're adding to it all the time. I just cracked open a Mojo. This is a healthy coffee, vanilla latte. It's only 60 calories per serving. It's got coconut milk. It tastes great. I'm not even a coffee drinker, and I can't get enough of this. You know, we've got so many great products, and then the best part is we're in 50 countries. The company just did $221 million. That's up 89% from where it was a year ago. We've all heard that cliche, timing in business is everything. So the company went from 117 million to 221 million, 50-plus countries, opening up more. You only have to build 2 teams. It's the most popular compensation plan, the 2-team comp plan. You build a left team, you build a right team. You never get cut off. You can build unlimited levels. So the more success the people in your organization have, the more success you have. And we're mostly leveraging social media, technology, automation, capture pages, systems, call centers. We're leveraging different methods to build this business literally all over the world. And, you know, we also have a couple other individuals that are having some success. I'm sure you wanted to introduce Paul and Justin, but, you know, these are individuals that are having very quick success, and they're not having to go out and go living room to living room every night. They're able to build a business all over the world from the comfort of their home. So with that, Charles, I'll turn it back over to you. And if there's anything else you want me to touch on, just let me know.
Okay, well, that was amazing. I didn't know what Vemma stood for, so thank you very much, John. I can see why you've created a 6-figure success story over the last 10 years. Congratulations.
Thank
you. You know, I think everybody watching this is hoping to match that and surpass it using our plan. And I know that we will. So
absolutely.
Justin, I hope you're ready to follow that up. So please tell everybody your experiences with Vemma and working with John's team and stuff. Okay?
Absolutely. Again, thank you for having me on the call here, and welcome everyone who's out there watching this. My name's Justin Poletti. I'm from a small town here in Pennsylvania. I'm in the industry now about 2.5 years in the industry. A good friend of mine introduced me to the industry. I came over from another company with John. John was my mentor in the last company. I got started in the last company. I came out of the gates on fire, huge success. But the problem was, like John said, my team could not duplicate my success coming out of the gates. They were running out of their, warm market, tired of talking to family and friends. And to me, that was a problem. John approached me and says, "Hey, we got to do something here. Are you willing to make a move?" And I said, "Absolutely." I said, "It's not about me. It's about my team creating, success and that duplication and the momentum. If you don't have that in this industry, you're not going to go very far. And if you do, you're going to peak out, and your team's going to fall apart. Because when you're in a company that you pin yourself up against the wall with, when you run out of your contacts and run out of your warm market, there's nowhere else for you to turn." So, we took a look at Vemma. John came and approached me about it. He goes, "Hey, there's an online system over here in place. The products are phenomenal." And we made the move over here. And I've been in Vemma now going on about 7.5, going on 8 months' time. John is my leader, my upline mentor, ambassador. I came over here doing it organically in the beginning because the products are great. It's easy to share with friends and family. And the testimonials that we get from the liquid nutrition. I came over here, I was a big Red Bull drinker and Rockstar Monster Energy drink type of guy. So all I did was I just supplemented, I just, changed my daily habits from drinking Red Bull, Rockstar, Starbucks, Dunkin' Donuts, the energy drinks, and just got Verve. So basically we get paid to promote Verve and share it with their friends and get the products for free, because Red Bull, Rockstar, Dunkin' Donuts, Starbucks are never going to pay you to drink their drinks. okay, they're never going to send you free cases in the mail, you know, because you're promoting it. So that's the difference between, you know, our industry and, you know, corporate America, okay, or any other company. Red Bull pays these high dirt bike riders, Shaun White, the snowboarder, you know, they endorse these, you know, high-cost celebrities. Vemma just pays us to promote their drink instead of paying the high-cost celebrity. So that's the benefit we have with that as well. I came over here, started doing online. I plugged my team into the online system we have here in place, and we're having huge success. Not only offline or online, but we do some offline as well. You know, like I said, sharing products with our niece and nephew with the Vemma Next Children Vitamin. It helps children with attention deficit disorder. It's a phenomenal product. BK Braco, the CEO and founder of Vemma, you know, he put that nutrition liquid vitamin into place because he has 6 children of his own. And the products are phenomenal. Chris and Heidi Powell from the Extreme Weight Loss or Body line. And, you know, I'm just building online. Like I said, it feels good waking up every morning to come up here and turn on my computer and reach out to people that are waiting for me to give them a call to explain a home-based opportunity. And when we have a system in place, duplication, when you have a team of leaders, when you have a team, you know, of leaders that are willing to take your 3-way calls if you have any questions, or, you know, hey, Justin, can you talk to this person? Or, hey, I need help with this lead here. You know, when you have a group of leaders working so strongly together like we have here in our organization, not just in the United States, but all over the world, and we have a duplicatable system, you know, that's going to create so much momentum, and everyone's going to have success because there's everyone that's familiar with the industry. If you don't have the leadership, a system in place that duplicates, you know, you might peak out somewhere along the line, but if you have that momentum, you have that leadership, and you have this duplicatable online system, you know, it's just phenomenal where we all work together, and that's the benefit we have. And I thank John Melton every day for being my mentor leader for my 2.5 years in the business. If it wouldn't be for him and his wife Nadia, I wouldn't be where I am today, and our whole organization of over 5,000, 6,000, you know, representatives, you know, are having success because of the mentorship we have here within our organization of Vemma. So, Charles, back to you if you have.
Wow, I can hear your passion, Justin. I can feel it. And it's just
Yeah,
amazing
absolutely.
to watch. Okay, so everybody watching this video, take note of one thing. John and Justin not only work together really well, but they've really impressed me over the last month. They're available every single day for every single one of us. They constantly are interactive and engage us. But they've done something that we have never been able to do. They've built a team of 5,000, 6,000 plus without automation, without using what we are about to show you later in this presentation, without showing you the key, literally the key, to helping every single person on your team not only create a long-term residual income in Vemma, but you're going to be able to upsell those people into your primary business free and clear and create absolute amazing inertia momentum for years to come. I've helped to establish 8 call centers now. We've worked in the Philippines, in Belize, in the United States, Canada, and beyond. And I have never seen a better automation plan than what we are about to show you right now. But what good is just, you know, using a call center without teaming up with someone that can provide you ongoing lead generation, ongoing new technology like SMS marketing. We know a lot of you know about this, but now we have it built into our system. We have voicemail messaging, voicemail broadcast messaging built into our system. We have 3-way follow-ups built into our system. And all of this will be provided free to you if you step up as a leader and grow with us and help to cultivate new leaders from within our ranks. I'll explain more about that, but the reason I mentioned this right now because this is exactly how Paul introduced me to John and Josh. So Paul, I hope you're there. I know you went in and out of the Hangout. Please introduce yourself to TTW Plus and tell everybody about our amazing automation plan. Thank you very much.
Hey Charles, how's it going? Yeah, my story is a little bit different. When I got aboard with this, I was actually, you know, in Brazil looking at something I needed to do to be able to build an online business because Vemma is not in Brazil, so you can't order the product there, you can't sell the product there, you can't sign people up there. You can't do belly-to-belly home meetings. You can't build it in Brazil. And I need to look toward the internet because I travel back and forth to and from Brazil all the time. So, if I was trying to build a business with home meetings, I was realizing there's no duplication in my groups because not everybody has the time to run around doing home meetings. People have jobs, they have families, they have things going on. I had to look toward the internet. My friend of mine, Josh, we started talking. We had known each other for a couple of years, and we just having some good conversations. And he told me what we were going to put together here, and my mind was just absolutely just blown away by what's going on. John had called me about Vemma about 6 or 7 months ago. I think it was shortly after he got on board with Vemma. Gave me a ring. Timing wasn't right. I just said to John, I said, I'm getting off to Brazil in a couple of weeks. I don't have time right now. I'm finishing up my paving season. I'll revisit it when I get to Brazil. A couple months later, came aboard. It was really coincidental that Josh also was good friends with John and was going to sign up with John in John's organization. So it was like really all the stars lining up. I was down there in Brazil and just using the systems that are in place, just absolutely having a lot of success. And my story's a little different as well. I didn't have the product. I wasn't sharing product with people. I was sharing the opportunity. Didn't get to share the product until I actually got back here to the U.S. when I got my first can of Vemma about a week ago. And I'll tell you, the stuff is absolutely incredible. I'm replacing my meals with the shakes. The shakes are so... I've never tasted anything like just better than these chocolate shakes, or the vanilla shakes for that matter. They're just absolutely delicious. For the first time yesterday, put them in a little blender with some ice and some milk, and man, that's breakfast. I can't wait to wake up in the morning to have my chocolate shake for breakfast, But not only the product's fantastic, but being able to do what we're doing with the system, and the system's just in its very early stages. I mean, to be able to reach the level of diamond with this company, not being able to do anything face-to-face, to me, was just incredible. It's a real challenge. I'm not the most internet-savvy person in the world, but let me tell you, when you got a team of people like Justin, like John, and putting all the stuff together with doing three-way calls from Brazil and just getting my links and the capture pages that we put together, just that alone, without the rest of the stuff that I'm going to share, has helped me to go diamond in my first 30 days in the company. So when you have a link with a capture page and all the videos on the back end, and people go, wow, that looks really cool, and explain to them the marketing systems we're using, you get them on a three-way phone call with Justin or John, who, like you say, are always available. I mean, I've had Justin on the phone with me at 1:30 in the morning, 2 o'clock in the morning, after we hung up with a three-way call, just going over what we're going to do for the next day. John, same way, always there. John, I think you drink too much Vemma, by the way. You have way too much energy, but that's okay. You keep going, bro. But what gets me excited, I don't even need Vemma to be excited about what we're doing next. The fact that a lot of people don't have time to run around recruiting or convincing, or, we teach people in the face-to-face world, go out and make a list of 100 people, and we're going to call 100 people, and we're going to show them the product, we're going to show them an opportunity. But most of the time, those people will make that list of 100 or 80 people on a list, but in their mind, they're saying, yeah, I got a list of 100 people here, but I'm really only going to call maybe 20 of them, because that guy on the list that I put in the list, he's too wealthy. He would never want to look at this opportunity. Well, that guy over there, he's my brother, and he's going to be negative, so I'm afraid to bring it to my brother or my sister. And that other person over there, I don't want to hear what their reactions. I'm afraid what they're going to say. So they don't call the whole 100 people. And what happens is that inevitably they wind up running out of people, and people don't have the ability to go out and just say, well, let me go talk to the 3-foot rule. Anybody 3 feet from me, I'm going to talk to and try to recruit it to my business. It's not a duplicatable system. A lot of companies, when they start up, they say, okay, you find 2 people and go help them find 2, or you find 3 and help them find 3. Well, they can't help the people find 3 because they don't even know how they got their 3 to begin with, so you got a bunch of people running around without knowing what to do, and that's what happens with the duplication factor. It disappears. And I really got burnt out with that because I was having a hard time, just as John, just as Justin, building big teams of people and seeing people not have the success that I had because they couldn't take the time and run around and do 2 home meetings a night. They couldn't take the time to drive 2-3 hours just to do a one-on-one and share an opportunity with somebody. They just couldn't do it because they have families, because they have jobs, because they have other things going on. So I wanted to find something I could do from the internet. And I talked to Josh, and Josh said, you don't have to learn how how to create your own traffic. You don't have to learn how to create your own web pages and capture pages. You don't have to learn any of that stuff. Let me do that. Let's put a team of people together. Your skills, Paul, are leadership. You help people. You're always there. Let's put that to use, you know. And I said, okay, that's fine. Let's do it. So what he said was, let's build a system where we could find people like everybody on this line, people like yourself, Charles, everybody, Pippa. I haven't gotten to know everybody yet, but you know, I know John, I know Justin. I haven't gotten to know Tina too well yet. I'm looking forward to it. Dawn, I know gotten to meet Dawn a couple times, but the people on this line who are leaders, and what he could do is say, you know what? Let me take all my leads and let me take all my generation and my capture pages, and I'll drive all this traffic to my own link, and I'll sign up 10,000 people direct to me on my own link. But he said, if I do that, who's going to support all these people? It's not anything that would be duplicatable. It's not anything that would hold up. You need to have leadership in place to help it grow, to nurture it, to be there for the people that come in, the new people, and create more leaders and teach them as they come in one at a time, and just create a snowball effect, if you will, and the snowball starts off small and it just gets bigger and bigger and bigger. This is what we're going to do. Anybody, and I'm watching my team duplicate as well with just what we have in place without the finishing touches being on. That's the most amazing part. I didn't go diamond because I went diamond, because I did all the work. I mean, yeah, I try to help as much as I can, but you know, people like yourself, Charles, Pippa, John. I mean, again, I can't give enough credit to the team of people around me is what made this all possible. So when we put the automation together, imagine anybody that joins the company can get a capture page. They get traffic driven to that capture page. More traffic driven to that capture page equals more people see it, more people that see it, more people that are going to sign up. Now they get the traffic driven to the capture page. And imagine if you didn't have to prospect or try to learn how to follow a script and try to how to make your own phone calls to these capture pages. Now we get a team of professional people in a call center. So as the traffic comes into the capture pages, and then the call center picks those leads up and calls them for you, and they drop them into your business attached to your link, and your job is to be, instead of spending your time recruiting and prospecting, your job is to step up and be a leader. Step up and help that new person come in. Help them. Teach them how to go out and get a couple people right off the bat. Teach them how to get their capture page. Send them to all the videos that John and Nadia created on Wealth Training Online. I mean, absolutely incredible. Not only did we get involved with Vemma, but we got involved with this team, because people are succeeding out there in Vemma without this kind of support or this kind of a system. I mean, when we put all this together on the table with the leaders that we have in place that I'm watching right now, absolutely incredible. I mean, just absolutely just amazing. And I want to stress the fact that this is not going to be something where there is no work involved. You have to do the work to cultivate and work with the new people as they come in, but as the rewards are going to be absolutely phenomenal, because instead of spending 80% of your time, that's what most people try to do, they try to spend 80% of their time trying to recruit and convince people and find people. When they run out of people, they get frustrated, but now that's not anywhere near the problem. Now you don't have to spend your time recruiting. You can put 20% of your time into personally recruiting and sharing with your friends, because you don't want anybody that you know to miss out on an opportunity like this, number one. Not just the opportunity. The more I learn about these products and how I feel after just a week of taking these products, you want to put every person you know on these products, because they're just that good for you. And the more research I do and the more people that I talk to that understand these products are just amazed by what's behind them. But you can spend 20% of your time recruiting and talking to other people and bringing them into your business, and you can spend 80% of your time helping the new people that come in, getting into their warm market, help them, teach them how to get one on the left, one on the right, how to get their business growing, cultivate them, build a relationship with them, create a new leader so that you have more leadership in your organization so you can handle more growth, and that everybody that comes aboard has somebody to mentor them and work with them. And it's just absolutely amazing that what we can do, because you could literally be on a beach, you could be in a mountain, on a mountain, you could be in Thailand, you could be in Brazil, you could be anywhere in the world with this system where you're willing to pick up a phone or pick up a Skype call and talk to these people and send message to them on the internet and just help guide them to where to go and how to build their business and just change their lives. This is absolutely amazing. And the biggest thing about this is how many people's lives we're going to change. How many people out there have this dream of what network marketing can do for them, but they've struggled and haven't been able to put it together. They've tried and tried, and they see another company and say, well, this product is the product I really need to succeed. And then they see another product and they say, well, this is the company I needed to succeed. This is the product I needed. Then they think it's the product that makes them successful. Then they say, well, this product is the same as this other product, but this comp plan looks better. So let me just take this, let me go to this other company because this comp plan is better. And they're trying to figure out what it is and why they're not succeeding when other people are succeeding. But the bottom line is, when you have a phenomenal product like Vemma, and you have a system put together like this, there is absolutely the most amazing thing that's going to happen with the way that we can help change people's lives, both financially, physically, mentally, everything. I am so excited about what's going on with this, the fact that how many people we're going to be able to help with this, and those dreams that those people have, they can actually achieve them. So I'm really excited.
That was amazing, Paul. I think you just got me even more excited. If that's possible, that's. I mean, you built this business from Brazil, and we were talking about the automation project. You know, when you first introduced it to me, one of the key things I've learned by setting up automation projects is when you create something that doesn't require recruitment, it becomes 1,000 times more easy to recruit. So, but just the very fact that we have the best in lead generation and we have the best in call centers is going to allow us to bring in all of our big leaders, all of our people from all of the different businesses that we work with into our new TTW Plus family, and then you're going to be able to upsell into whatever else you're working on. And I keep saying that because I know many of you watching this project right now are already working on some key projects. So I want to know that this is a supplement. This is going to be a supplement to what you are working on. This is going to create constant fresh faces for your business. And what I think is going to happen long term, you're going to end up making more money in Vemma than you're doing in all your other programs because we're going to have an escalation of growth. So it's going to be really, really fun. I'm going to go into the particulars about our lead generation expert and our call center guru closer to the end of this. But in the meantime, Pippa, please share with us your views about our project. Thanks.
Okay, thank you, Charles. Hi, everybody. First off, I just wanted to say how thrilled I am to be working with this team and with such an amazing product. For those of you who don't know, I've been a registered nurse for over 30 years and complementary therapist for over 10 as well. So when they say that this is a good product, it absolutely is amazing. It's second to none. So if you had any concerns about the product at all, don't. It's PIP endorsed. Having said that, I am quite busy, and the thing that attracted me most about this Vemma opportunity was the system that backed Vemma. It basically enables me to be freed up to talk to people and to help them with their Vemma business rather than chasing around trying to convince somebody. So the lead automation and everything is absolutely fantastic for me. That's one of the biggest draw cards, and it's so great to be able to work with such a great team, great leadership, and building the strong foundations for massive growth. So thank you, Charles. That's me all said.
Yeah, we all love to hear your Australian accent. Thanks, Pippa. That's always very nice. Yes, you are a nurse of many years, so vouching for the product is super cool. You know, Shane and I have known each other now for about a year, and he's done some incredible things online. He's a programmer. He's been on the leaderboard of companies I've worked with. I built pretty huge teams, and I didn't make the leaderboard in. So I have a lot of respect for Shane's opinion. I actually met him, and he was giving me advice about, you know, online businesses, and that's really how we started talking. And so I really trust his super intelligent brain, not to make you blush. So Shane, please share your thoughts about this project with the team and introduce yourself. Thanks.
Awesome. Thanks, Charles. Thanks for the invite into this. I wasn't looking for anything, and Charles, like he just said, we've been in touch for a year. And we always go back and forth with the new projects, and we talk about things, but we've never gotten into a project together. And I wasn't looking for anything, and Charles, he gets a hold of me with this excitement that he has, and he's got this bubble, and he's just like, hey, I got to show this to you. And we start talking, and by the end of it, I was in. I mean, there was no question about it. With everything that is being brought to the table and the company, I was just incredibly impressed. So for 1 second, I'm going to talk about the product, because I was fortunate enough to get the product early on this week. And once a year, I do a workout program called Insanity. You guys might know it. It kicks your butt. And I'm like, okay, I got these shakes now. I'm going to work these shakes into it. And like Paul was saying, these shakes are awesome. I have this vanilla ice cream shake, and it's not like just some protein drink or anything like that. It's this thick shake after you shake it up really well, and it's unbelievable. And something else that I just learned as I was going through all of my paperwork and stuff, and just doing my due diligence, and John touched on this just a few minutes ago, is every product now has their proprietary formula in it, which I thought was so cool. So I was like, wow, the coffee has it in it, everything has it in it, and you can't really taste it. It doesn't take away from the taste of the product. So, I mean, I'm blown away by the product, because I came into the game, about 10 years ago into the industry, strictly as an online marketer, never with a tangible, consumable product, and I am literally just blown away with everything that I've seen within the company itself. And now let's jump into the leadership, because the leadership here is incredible. Charles immediately put me in touch with pretty much everybody, and I got to touch base with them, got on the phone with them, and I'm telling you what, if you guys want to up your game, this is what you do. You surround yourself by people that are upping their game on a daily basis. This is what this leader club is all about. This is what getting you all together here tonight is all about, because we surround each other, we surround ourselves with each other, and get ourselves amped up and take ourselves to the next level. And we get to hang with people and learn from people that are taking us to that next level. And by doing that, we're helping take them to the next level. So it's an awesome, vicious circle that we're in that is going to take us to immeasurable heights by all of us coming together here. Now, being able to work with John, who's been doing this with Vemma for a while, and me not knowing anything about Vemma, being able to talk to him personally and get his passion for the company as well as everything else that was going on, and have that direct access to him, immediate direct access to him, and a phone number saying, call me anytime. This is the kind of leaders that we build here, and it's evident from the leaders that I'm learning from, that we're all going to learn from. And it's amazing the time that they'll take out to help other people, because this is not just about us. This is not just about building us. When we build leaders, we are essentially building ourselves, but we are helping other people get it, and that's what we have here. And then Charles goes in and tells me about this automation and the lead gen guy that I'm sure he's going to mention more about in the call center, and boom, sold. So I get to do what I've learned and what I do best, and that's cultivate leaders. And while we cultivate leaders, we get to learn from top leaders, and everyone gets to learn together. There are things I'm certain that Justin knows, that Paul knows, that John knows, that everybody else knows here that I might not know, and I can put into my tool bag when I'm talking to people and I'm cultivating leaders. That's why this Leaders Club is so important. And to have access, free access to a call center, and to all these leads that are coming in. So really, we're the ones that are just really cultivating the leaders, making sure that they're doing what they need to do. I don't need to go back over what Paul was saying, but all we're doing is pointing them in the right direction, doing follow-ups with them. John's already built this awesome site and awesome training and everything. We just point them to that, and when they have questions, we know where to send them. We give them the enthusiasm that they need to get started. We get them started right away, 24 to 48 hours, and they're banging, they're moving. We show them what this system has to offer, and you're going to see incredible duplication. And that's why I was so excited when Charles got a hold of me. Now, I mean, I know I'm excited because I'm on here with some great leaders. You know, the Verve party might have a little bit to do with it, but I'm having a great time, and I know you guys are just going to be pumped the further we get into this. And, you know, I just want to welcome you all to the team. Even if you're not on yet, you will be within the next probably hour or two. So thank you for coming out. Thank you all for inviting me. Charles, I got to give a huge thank you to you for bringing me into this. And I just can't wait to what we have ahead of us.
Wow, my belief was 100% before, but now I'm pumped. That was amazing, Shane. Wow, you've definitely sold me. Great job. It's just incredible. You're totally right. When I say we're looking for 50 leaders to help build this business, it isn't just, you know, to launch the new members. These are the 50 leaders that are going to be at the very beginning of what could be tens of thousands and then hundreds of thousands of new faces. Maybe they're new to internet marketing. Maybe they're new to network marketing. You're going to be able to give them the confidence, the belief in themselves to inspire the people around them. We're going to be doing a lot of great things working in TTW Plus and with John and Justin and the Vemma crowd, and it's just going to be absolutely amazing. All right, so Tina is a little bit sick, but she does want to say a few words, and I really trust her opinion on things. She researches things very well. She has a list of like 400,000 plus. She just has done some incredible things in the entrepreneurial space, and so Tina, please share your wisdom with our entire team. Thanks.
Thanks, Charles. Yeah, I did research. I mean, Vemma's a good company. The guys we're working with, really good guys. Charles came to me with it, and I jumped on it right away because the automation and the call center is what got me. He knows that for a long time I've been researching call centers or hiring my own people, getting a call center started for other companies. So, of course, the automation is amazing. And, I mean, everybody else said pretty much what I wanted to say, you know, as far as being excited about the system and everything's good, but I have a sore throat, so you won't be able to tell my excitement. And one last thing I did want to mention was I've tried other liquid supplements and stuff like that, and I will say that this is probably the best one, the best tasting. I wish I would have gotten mine a little sooner and maybe I wouldn't be sick. But other than that, I mean, I'm really excited. The call center aspect, the automation is amazing, and we do need the leaders to step up. Charles and I were talking, and I mean, we're going to be swamped. It'll be fun. It'll be a good ride, but if anybody is interested, let us know. That's it. Thanks.
All right, thanks, Tina. I hope you feel better soon. I know you will. Okay, so I'm going to calm things down a little bit and be told to be low-key about this part of the conversation. I'll slow down my speaking, even though I've been drinking our lovely Verve. This is what it looks like. It's delicious. Energy drink. Okay, I'm going to go into who Josh is, who Dwight is, and then what you need to do to get involved in our TTW Plus program. All right, so Paul basically got introduced to Josh several years ago. And Josh is this incredible mid-20s, maybe a bit younger gentleman coming out of Baltimore, Maryland. And he started getting involved in internet business by creating systems for other companies. He's done a lot of intensely amazing things, far beyond what I think most people could even dream about doing. He's created 50-plus marketing systems, just like the Vemma marketing system that you're going to get access to. So in this system, it's going to do all the email, autoresponder, SMS marketing, voicemail, messaging, broadcasting. All those kinds of things are going to be done right there and then. He's going to be filtering all the leads through there, and they're going to be kicked out to the call center, as we've said before. He's also built a team of 50,000 people strong in another network marketing company. So that in itself is amazing. He's the youngest and the first, like, double blue diamond or whatever it is in that company, the only one in that company. Just incredible. So he used some of the call center strategies that we're implementing here in our Vemma automation project, but the thing he learned from that process was he did not have the leadership base to back up the growth. So people would join the business, use the cold, hard execution of internet marketing without having the soul and the warmth of network marketing to really back it up and get people a personalized building rapport experience. So he's learned now. We are building our leadership base first. We are doing that between the end of February and throughout March, even going over the next 60 days. We want to cultivate and expand our leadership base to 50 strong leaders that are going to be ready to take care of what's going to be the call center starting for beta test next week. So we're going to start at 5 new members per day, cycling up to 100 new members per day within 4 or 5 months. And when Josh tells me 4 or 5 months, what he's really telling me is I underpromise and overdeliver. So I imagine it could be faster than 4 or 5 months. I know he's saying that to be safe. So that is the kind of person that we're dealing with. It proves that he is, someone that is in the know. He rolls with people that are extremely established, very wealthy, making 6 to 7 figures plus per month. Now this is where it gets really, really awesome for you guys and all of us. This is just so amazing. He is also the #1 lead generation expert that I know about, and I've been out doing internet marketing since 1998. I've been doing online MLM since 2008. I've never heard of anyone in quote unquote, I can drop 1 million plus clicks per day into the sales funnels. I can generate an 11.54% opt-in rate over 110,000 leads per day, ongoing. 110,000 plus per day leads into our business per day once we're at full capacity. Now, don't get me wrong, we're not starting there. He's learned, go slow and steady. We build smart. We build strong. We build to last. That's what we're doing here. We're not creating some high-up cycler matrix crap. We're building something that's going to be long-term stable for life. Vemma is 9 years old. They do 200 million plus in sales per year. They have their merchant accounts set up. And for those of you that know me, I help to set up MLMs. I do merchant accounts, e-wallet, security, servers, all that stuff all the time. And I know that this will be more profitable for our team than anything else that we are touching because of Josh's ability to drop in such a huge amount of fresh faces every single day. And guess what? As soon as those leads are used for Vemma and they're coming into Vemma Strong, you build a relationship with them, naturally you're going to be able to upsell them into whatever else you're working on. In our case, we'll have some programs picked out, but you're not limited to what we're doing. In TTW Plus, we are Vemma Strong, and then whatever else you want to do. All right, so we're leaving it quite open. I know we're multitaskers, so let's build our home base really, really strong for the next year, and you know that you're going to have many, many options to make money beyond that as we grow. All right, so the second part, so that's Josh. I mean, this incredible guy. If you have strong leaders that want to speak with him, we can arrange a 3-way call. He's extremely busy setting up the call center and doing all the stuff for us. Oh, and by the way, he's investing $50K plus of his own money to start up the call center. You are not being asked to front load or invest any money into the call center or the lead generation, anything, if you are one of our leaders. There will be an extra cost to use the call center down the road after the beta test is done if you do not want to be one of our leaders, but we are not thinking about that now. We want to focus on bringing together our strong, close inner circle band of people that are going to really help us make this team strong. Okay, so the story gets even better. I'll try and slow down again because I know I speed up when I get excited. Okay. So Josh has developed a really good personal relationship with this gentleman called Dwight. Dwight hails out of Orange County, California, or that area. He's a $93 million earner. He was the go-to call center specialist in the 1990s. He had a ring of 100 call centers that he did work for AT&T, Dish Network, DirecTV. He sold that for $93 million, which is amazing. He also did some work in the MLM field, and he was able to drop 300,000 paid people pre-internet into prepaid legal. 300,000 people per week for a 4-week span before he crashed, this pre-internet, probably 8088 or whatever computer they were using back then. That is insane, which means that through meticulous and genius call center methodology, Dwight has learned how to take in a lead and and talk to that person, get them so excited about what they're working on that the person comes in, all in, boom, ready to go. We contact them and get them more gassed up, bring in the warm market, plug them into the automation system, and boom, we're going to expand this business incredibly. Our goal is for every person coming in the call center, we want to bring in 2 people from the warm market. Normally, this will be an impossible task. People don't do work. They want to join a business and not do anything and make money, and then they don't make money, they're upset. Here, they're going to be able to bring in everyone they know because we have an automated plan that works. Again, remember I said, because you do not have to recruit, everybody is going to be able to recruit more easily. Awesome. All right, so Dwight, over the last 5 years, has sat down with Josh, and they've worked on some stuff. But Josh has also been consulting for MLM projects. And this is a guy that is going to plug in. He's in Vemma with us right now. The call center that we're going to be working with first is in Vemma right now on our team. All extremely, extremely good signs. They have created, so Josh and Dwight have created the first ever free model for allowing our leaders to gain access to these leads and the call center. I've never heard of anyone doing this in this space. I don't think there's anyone else in the world that's able to actually deliver this kind of high value, high quantity, high quality traffic and new members into a program. And I know we've spent lots of money trying to get this done. What these guys are doing for free. It's absolutely intensely amazing. It's just going to be such an awesome ride to see. And you know what? The best part is, I mean, Josh messages quite often, and he's like, Charles, you haven't seen anything yet. We're just getting started. So that first call center is going to be in Columbus, Ohio. It holds 48 seats. All right, so that 48 seat capacity is going to be able to do 250,000 outgoing calls per month. So we're not starting with 48 seats. We're going to start really small. In fact, we go beta test for the call center next week. We're going to start with 1 telemarketer. It's going to be a 10-hour day. The average that they're aiming for is 0.8 closes per hour, but let's just say it's 0.5. We're looking at each telemarketer closing 5 sales per day. So we're going to start with that one. We're going to update the scripts, make sure the delivery is good, and modify things over the next 60 days. That's why the beta test is going to be about 60 days, because it takes time to refine the process and get it down to an exact science. But we're going to go from 1 telemarketer to 2 to 3, then to 5, then to 10. When we're at 10, we're going to be hitting, 50 a day, 20, 100 per day. It's just we're going to be hitting these numbers throughout the early to mid part of 2014. And remember, those people are going to be bringing in their warm market. So the reason why it's so critical that we have these leaders in place is because if someone comes in and they join Shane's downline, and Shane doesn't contact this person, they don't really know their sponsor. It's very crucial that the sponsor steps up to the plate and contacts them. Now, it's really cool with the way Josh is making this system is we're going to tell, based on your personal downline, whose upline can contact those new members. So if Shane gets someone in his downline and he's away on vacation, I'm going to be able to back him up. Paul's going to be able to back him up, be able to contact that new member and get them situated properly, launched properly, happy, plugged into John's and Justin's websites, get the videos going, get the energy really, really going strong. I mean, Shane reminded me of this just a couple of days ago. The first 24 to 48 hours of a new member joining the business is so critical to getting them pumped up and getting them going. So, I mean, this is just going to be absolutely amazing. We're working with a 7-figure earner, maybe more on one side. We're working with an 8-figure, maybe more, got any restaurants and the medical supplies business, and Dwight is just going to be an absolute win for you and your team members. We know that 80 to 90% of people online never turn a profit. Well, guess what? As soon as we have our social proof that the call center is delivering, that we are getting our SMS messages out there, that our teams are growing, that we're bringing in big leaders. So to all of our big leaders, hi, welcome. Actually, everybody watching, thank you for your time today. the story is going to get out. And guess what's going to happen? We are going to go viral. Every single leader, program owner out there is going to come want to work with us. So guess what? It's in your best interest to join with us right now. Position yourself for what's going to be the greatest game of 2014 and beyond. These guys can drop 1 million clicks a day. And I'm sure that he could do more. He's working with 80% of all the lead gen publishers online. He has systems coming out that are going to create specialty funnels for programs beyond Vemma. This is the circle that you have now gained entry to. I am very, very excited about this. We work with some powerful people online in the MLM space, and I'm telling you, this combination has never been matched before. This is just #1 all-time, for sure, forever. We are going to absolutely crush it. So get involved right now. This is what's required. To go all in with us costs $500, a business builder package in Vemma, one of our 50 countries. You want to get in for the Vemma $20 marketing system. For that, you're going to get intensive value. You're going to get ongoing free leads, free use of our call center as long as you are a leader that steps up with us. That alone is worth thousands of dollars ongoing, if not more. I mean, how much would it cost you to bring in leads and then pay someone to close those leads for you? So that $500 cost is a one-time entry fee, and then there's going to be an ongoing monthly fee of 120 QV in Vemma. So that probably comes up to around $160, $165 a month. But the best part about Vemma, and we're going to try and structure it going forward like this, is in any given week going forward. It doesn't matter fast start or whenever. Any Friday to Thursday, if you add 3 people at $500 in that week, you're going to earn a $700 frenzy bonus. $700, boom, pays for your entry into this program, and it pays for that first, month's or the second month's auto delivery. For a $20 cost for the Vemma marketing system, you're going to get put into the Lead Rotator as long as you're all in. And if you step up as a leader, you are going to get access to our call center for free ongoing. So remember I said we had 48 seats in our call center that can handle 250K calls per month? Well, listen to this number. Dwight has access to 100 call centers. 100. 50 people are dropping in hundreds of people per day, right? Imagine what we could do with 50 times 100. Now, will we ever hit that number? Probably not, but do we even need to? Will we even have the leaders? It would be chaos if we're dropping in like 10,000 people a day. So let's just talk about a really strong number, 500 people per day after 2 years. This is just going to be nuts. So 20 days a week, 20 workdays a month. We're looking at your downlines potentially growing by thousands consistently over time for years. These guys are with us to stay. These are our partners. The people you see here are the people we are going to create legacy income with as the years and decades pass. So that is what you get by going all in with us right now. Make the decision. We got those 50 spots. About 20 of them are spoken for already. They're going to go fast. So time to step up is right now. Thank you very much for your time tonight. I do want to ask John to say a few more words just to let everyone know everything about, now that we've described the automation in Vemma. I don't know. John, are you still there? And if not, that's fine. I will close it off for today. Thank you very much.
I'm here, bro.
Oh, yes. Okay, so John, please say some going away remarks, and I'll wrap it up.
Yeah, sure. I mean, the bottom line is, guys, you can build a global business leveraging these tools, leveraging these leaders. The timing of Vemma is ridiculous. We're having so many professional networkers get involved from literally all over the world. Africa, Europe, Canada, Mexico, Australia, Hong Kong, Japan. I mean, we are all over the world. The timing's crucial. The products are the best. It's one thing to have a healthy product. It's a whole other thing to have a product that actually tastes good. It's convenient. I mean, you're looking at the product of the century. You're looking at tools that nobody else has. Believe me, I've been in the industry 12 years. I've talked to the best of the best. Some companies might have a great comp plan, but their price point on their product is overpriced and their product isn't very good. Or, a company might have, good products, but it's a very old company. Or it's a very new company. It's too soon, so there's a good chance it won't make it. Or it's too old, everybody's already heard of it. This is the right place at the right time, but you got to take action. Whether you're getting started with the affiliate pack to go all in, which to me is a no-brainer because you're getting over $500 in products that you can sample, sell, and consume, or if you're just looking to get started with a case or two, make sure you grab your spot in the binary, because whether you go slow or fast, you could have the opportunity to just get in a minute before someone like Charles gets started. And can you imagine getting started before someone like Charles? There's my daughter, Christina. She loves that Daddy works from home now. But, I'll conclude with this. Because of positioning in a binary, you can get started today, just grab a spot, and end up getting started before someone like Paul or Charles and have all of this massive organization beneath you. So timing in business is everything. Don't hesitate. Get started. And we're excited to build this team to the millions and take each and every one of you with us. So, Charles, I appreciate you having me hop on the webinar tonight. And with that, I'll turn it back over to you.
Okay, great. A pleasure to meet your kids. Hi there. How you doing? Okay.
Good time.
All right. So again, thank you very much to all of our viewers. You guys are pioneers with us in TTW Plus. You're working with established, awesome leaders like John, Justin, and Paul. Again, thank you. Special thank you to Shane for coming out today. It's a real honor to have you on board. I'm very excited to work with you. I really do respect your brain a lot, and I don't say that very often, especially on air. So really thank you. And to our VPs, Dawn and Tina, thank you very much for attending. And Pippa, we miss you. I know you had to go. Thank you very much, everybody. We'll definitely be doing this again. I will be bringing Dwight onto a Hangout. We'll be doing a run-through and a walkthrough of everything related to the call center in the coming weeks. We need to allow him time to set up with Josh, everything, get that thing going, and then I'm going to bring him on here and I'm going to meet him face-to-face. All right, thank you. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.